Hi, Northlake. Pastor Jeff here. A few weeks ago, our family was lamenting the loss of the Nittany Lions, the Penn State football team, to the Iowa Hawkeyes. And while we were very sad about the outcome of that game, I knew somebody who was thrilled. My good friend, Dave Tyler. I knew that Dave would be excited about the score and the victory for the Hawkeyes. And, that's where he went and earned his law degree. It's a part of his life that is very obvious. He is a huge Iowa fan. I've gotten to know Dave really well as he served as the clerk of session at Northlake. He also has sung in the chancel choir. Last summer, as we were doing the Olympian Faith series in our worship, many of you recognized the Miracle on Ice as one of your top memories of the Olympics. And that was the American hockey victory over the Russians in 1980 at Lake Placid. And what I found out last summer is that Dave Tyler was in the front row at the arena, right behind the goal net. And he had that seat because, well, he's a dear friend. He had been a dear friend of the head coach, Herb Brooks. And also for decades, Dave had been a major leader in U.S. Amateur hockey. He's on the board of directors at the highest level for the country. Been amazing to get to know that better and to see some of the rewards and the accomplishments he's had in that field, which I hadn't known about previously. Dave played football in high school and at Central College in Iowa. He competed in track. He really didn't have hockey on his resume. But then he had a son who started to play hockey. And Dave dove right in and got involved and eventually, as a volunteer, became a major contributor to the success of U.S. amateur hockey. And he has been recognized and celebrated for that. But that's not the reason why Dave is the focus for This Is My Story, our message this coming Sunday. This is my story, Dave and Rita Tyler. And I want you to hear about a stroke that hit Dave on Sunday, April 22nd in 2018. It began while he was here at Northlake, and in fact, he began to feel it while he was in the choir loft. I want you to hear from Dave and Rita directly about the many ways that God was alongside them that day and in the days, in fact, in the years to follow, as he has been recovering from that stroke. It's a remarkable story, truly filled with so many blessings. This Is My Story is a series, an ongoing series that we started at Northlake a number of years ago so that we could fasten on to the stories of people who are here in our seats or in our pews, and the remarkable ways in which our own life stories are a part of the grand or the great narrative that God is writing based on His love, His redemption, and principally the story that He has given to us through His Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. But how are our own lives wrapped up in God's great story? So this is my story this week you won't want to miss. No matter what team or teams you cheer for, you'll be cheered, you'll be blessed to hear about Dave and Rita Tyler and how God's been at work in and through them. See you this Sunday.